Creating PowerPoint presentations from scratch can be daunting, and it takes good amount of time to come up with required design ideas. Canva is one application that can help in this area. In this channel, how to create PowerPoint presentation is the most searched content. And from there, I came up with this video idea where I was thinking I will cover how to use Canva in a comprehensive video. Now I chose the subtopic that when I will be showing you all those Canva options, I will show you in form of a PowerPoint presentation so that you will know both things, how to use Canva and how to create a PowerPoint presentation using Canva. Both things you will be able to understand. It will be a long video, so take a cup of tea, coffee or any other drink of your choice and sit back and relax and understand how can you start creating PowerPoint presentations using Canva, or how to use Canva if you are not familiar with Canva. And after you watch the video, then you can start working on your own presentation and you can start using Canva. I will add the required links in the description below using which you can start using Canva. Now, let me show you the first thing. So currently I'm in Canva homepage and there it's prompting me to log in using an ID. So what I'll do, I already have one Google ID using which I will log in. So I'll click on that and then I'll select my ID using which I logged in earlier, and then I'll be inside Canva. If you have not used Canva earlier, you can use your Google credential to log in. This is the home page of Canva, where you will be able to see multiple different options based on your usage. Currently, I'm using my secondary ID, so that's why you don't see much thing. But I already have a paid plan of Canva there. I work everything. In fact, I create my thumbnails of these videos using Canva only. So let me show you one by one what can you do. So if you need to create a presentation, you can come to this option, that is create presentation. If you click on that, then a presentation related blank document will open, and there are multiple different templates available. If you come to the left part of the page, you will be able to see multiple different templates, and then there are layouts are also available. You can use any of the layout. If you are looking for any specific slide whenever you are designing, you will be able to use any of these layouts. Then there are styles. In case you have any color templates to be used, those things you can use. There are certain components within Canva which are marked as Pro, where you need a paid plan, and this is the mark. In case you see this particular mark, this is available only in the Pro plan. We'll use only the free plan during this entire presentation, and then if you have any requirement for the Pro plan, that you can take anyway, any point of time. Now before we start creating, let me very quickly give you a brief of this Canva interface. In the left part, you will be able to see multiple different options: elements, text, brand, upload. I'll talk about some of them as part of this video. On the top menu, there is a file, resize menu is there, which is a pro feature where you can resize any of your existing document to a different size altogether. And then in the right part, there are some other controls are there. I will talk about this presentation down the line. And the footer, I will also come when I will talk about the presentation. So let me come back to the templates, and there are multiple different templates. Now, if you want to search anything, you can search here, and also you'll be able to find required templates in this option. So you can check what are the templates you are looking for, and you can start using any of them. Wherever it's marked as Pro, those are Pro templates, but they have some 20,000 templates, and inside that multiple different templates are also for free. So let me do one thing. Earlier I selected this particular template which is also for free. I'll click on that, and then it will show that all those pages which are available within that particular template, which color scheme it's using, and similar to this particular template, what are the other templates are available. So what I'll do, I'll click on apply all 15 pages so that it will include all 15 pages and it will generate 15 different slides. You can see now all 15 slides have been generated using this particular template. Why I took this particular template? So that I'll be able to show you different components of a PowerPoint presentation within Canva, and how can you edit, how can you play with it, so that you will be able to create any PowerPoint presentations using these methods. Now let me do one thing. First of all, I'll go to this footer. So there are few options. One is scroll view. If I click on that, then I'll be able to scroll all of my slides. Another option is there, that is thumbnail view. That is the default one, where you will be able to select any of the slide and then you will be able to start working on those specific slides. Another view is there, that is grid view, where you will be able to see all those presentations together. where you will be able to see, and there if you select any of this particular slide, then you will be able to work further on it. You can duplicate that particular slide from that view. If I click on that particular slide will get duplicated and another slide got added in the same design, everything same. If you want to add any new page, you can click on this add page and it will add a new page here. And if you want to delete any specific page, you can click on delete. I'll also delete this particular one, that will get deleted. If you want to hide any of the page, you can click on that and you can hide, so that during presentation that particular page will not be presented. I'll unhide again. So this is something you need to understand, so that we normally use all these features within PowerPoint, right? But PowerPoint is not this flexible. This templates, this advanced features, elements. Now I will show you all those options. Then you will understand more than PowerPoint why am I suggesting Canva as a PowerPoint presentation creator. Let me come back now, and if I click on this close grid view, and then I'll come back to the basic page. Now few things. If you want to change any of the text, you can just come and change it. This is that easy. So nothing much. Once you are working on the text, you will be able to see this particular bar here. You will be able to see all these available fonts which you can use. And there are certain fonts which are marked as Pro. So those are only available with Pro plan. We already talked about a couple of times. Wherever you will see this particular icon, this is a Pro available on Pro plan, not using the free one. Now if I come back on the text part, you will be able to change required alignments here and all those bullet points. So normal basic editing related controls which we normally see in Word, Excel, PowerPoint, all those things are available here. So what we have covered as of now, that is the overall interface of Canva, and then how can we work with text. Now few of the more thing, let me show you. So I selected this particular slide now, and here I'll click on elements. Now element is one thing, that's the gold mine within Canva. Whatever you can think of, you will be able to find here which are already available as a digital asset within Canva, and you can use all of them if you have a paid plan, and you will be also able to use good amount of elements if you are using a free plan. Let me show you few of the things. Currently there are some recently used which are showing. Shapes is one thing. All the possible shapes are available here. You can use any of them. And then if I go back, then graphics, the multiple different type of graphics are already available here, and we used to call it clip art, right, earlier long back. So all those things you will be able to utilize. Maybe if I just click on this one, it will get added in my slide pack, and there you will be able to use it. If you want to change the color, you will be able to do it, and you can see it's visible now. So all these designs and elements are already available. I will delete it, and then you will be able to see multiple different stickers, gradients, everything. All these gradients are available here. Those are all ready-made available. You just need to visualize that how you are planning to design your PowerPoint, and all those ready-made elements are available here. This is not available within PowerPoint. Microsoft PowerPoint also have some of the library of this kind of elements, but that is not this rich. Here you will be able to see everything, and all these are editable also. Down the line you will be able to edit. So as we just inserted one of the element, and there we change the color, right? So those are editable. So this is one very good feature available within Canva. Now I would like to show you few more options, and one of them is frames, and this is next level. You can see this is one frame. If I click on it, then this will get inserted in my presentation. Just look at how useful will it be. So this is the frame. Now inside that we can add one image. If I go back, and now if I click on this graphics option, see all, and there all those gradients were there, right? So if I click on this gradient and I just drag it inside this frame, then the color of this frame also will get changed with that gradient color. You can see this got changed. There is some adjustment required. If I click here and go to edit, and then I'll be able to adjust how will it fill. This is the way I want this fill to happen, and then apply changes. Now you can see it will get changed automatically, and this is the way. So this is just one small example that what can you do within Canva, and this very easy. Everything is editable within just few clicks. You just need to explore a bit, and you will be able to make use of it. So we talked about few of the elements. You can just check and evaluate other options. There are marks, other mockups are there, videos are available, and within the video also you will be able to change certain things. So you can check all those options. But let me now show you few more things. One of them is images. If I come here and this is one image, right? So if you want to change this particular image, what can you do? Because this is again another frame. If I just click on delete, then you can see this is a frame, and inside that image was there. So similarly, you will be able to bring another image and you will be able to replace it. What I'll do, I'll press Ctrl Z for now. Now let me show you a few options related to image. If you click on any of the image, you will be able to edit that image further. If you click on that, then multiple different options will open here. You will be able to use multiple different filters to change the color of that particular image. You will be also able to add shadow to that image. You can even upscale your image. If you have a low quality image, you can upscale it using the AI feature of Canva, that you will be able to do. And there are few very good features available which are actually pro features, that is background removal, magic eraser, magic grab, everything. I have a different video covering all these AI features of Magic Studio. You can check the link in the description below. There I covered all 6 options within this Magic Studio, that how can you utilize it. So I'm not covering it here, considering we are only talking about free tools available within Canva in this particular video, but you can check that video if you want to know more about Canva Magic Studio. Now coming back. So this is on the image part. Now here are few more things to show. First one is, if I select any of the text, I'll be able to copy the style and I'll be able to paste that style elsewhere. You can see the same style got pasted here. So that you can use. This is a copy styler. Position is one thing. You'll be able to change alignment of that particular element. And then animate is another option. If you want to animate something, this text, once it will appear, how will it appear? If you want to do a pan type of effect, and if I just present it, you will be able to see this particular text came as a pan, this animation we just added. This is the way you will be able to animate anything. So that I'm just showing you all those available options. Then you can check how the way you want to do it. Once you add something, the further controls are also available. Whenever you are talking about pan, what will be the speed, what will be the direction, everything. And you can see all those other controls are also available here. And it will also show you one glimpse that how this particular effect will work once you apply it. Now, next point is that effects. If you are using any of the text, this is very relevant, and there you will be able to change your text style, which type of style you want, everything you will be able to do using this text effects. Now, we talked about images, we talked about elements, we talked about text and other available features. Now let's move on. If you want to change background of any slide, you can click on here, and then from here you will be able to change the color or background of that entire slide pack. So this is the options available, because one good part is Canva is showing you the document colors. Whatever the colors have been already used from the existing color palette, those are visible here. You can also select the colors available from this particular photo. Whatever the colors were utilized within this photo, those are also available here. You can click on see all to see that what are the images were used and which are the colors were there inside that image. So you will be able to maintain a specific color scheme if you have any such branding requirement. Now let me come back. So this is the way you will be able to change this color of your background. And there are certain solid colors are also available here, and the gradients are available here. So anything and everything you can change as per your requirement. So what I'll do, I'll Ctrl Z and I'll come back to the earlier stage. Now another good feature, let me show you. You can include different type of charts within Canva. If I come back to elements, and there you will be able to see this one option, that is charts. If I click on see all, you will be able to see different type of charts are available here. So let me do one thing. Let me select the bar charts, and from there, if I select any of them, maybe this one, and then I place it inside my presentation here, and then you will be able to see this is the chart. Now there are multiple different options what we can do inside this chart. You will be able to click on clear data, so all those data which are available will get flushed out, and then you will be able to add your own data. If you have another additional Excel file or CSV file, that also you can bring it here. You can click on this upload data. There you will be able to upload Excel, CSV or TSV files. And if you already also have a Google Sheet, that also you can connect. So you can bring your own data here. You can also change all the labels. If you want to swap row and column, everything, all those options are available here, which you can work on, and you can beautify your presentation. Now, a few more things. Once my chart is selected, I can also select different color scheme. If I click on here, and then I can change the colors based on my slide pack. So all those things you can work on here. If you click on data, again the data pane will open, and you'll be also able to click on edit to get different other options like axis level legends or grid lines. If you want, those will also get added or removed based on your requirement. Few more options are there, that is spacing, that between two columns how much of the spacing will be there, and this is on the roundness of this particular top part of these graphs. You can see that also you can adjust accordingly. So you can see this is that easy to work with charts within Canva, and you will be able to play with it and you will be able to make use of it based on your requirement. Now we covered all basic parts. We talked about all those required elements, text, images, everything. Now let's talk about the presentation part. Now currently we are in this particular slide. If I click anywhere, and then you will be able to see one option, that is edit timing, which is that when this particular slide will be presented in auto mode, how many seconds will it be visible. So currently it's marked as 5 seconds. You can change the timing to maybe 7 seconds. And if you want to apply this 7 seconds to all 15 slides, you can just toggle this particular button and 7 seconds will be applied everywhere. And then all the slides will have 7 seconds by default as a timer. Now a few things related to presentation, and those are very, very impressive. Let me show you. If I click on present, then you will get one option here, that present with watermark. Considering we are using the free plan, that's why this option is showing. But we have not used any of the premium content within this slide, so we are fine to use it this way. You can also see a presenter view. If you click on that, you will be able to see a presenter view, and then we can also click autoplay, which means all the timers we have already configured here, the every page will be visible for 7 seconds. That way it will complete as a autoplay. What I'll do, I'll go to present full screen, and then I'll go ahead with presentation. Now this is the way presentation started. So let me go to the fast page very quickly. So this is the fast page. Now few of the more controls are here. One thing you can see that there is one laser pointer is already available. Whenever I'm moving mouse, that is visible. If I just come down to this footer part, multiple different options are there. If you want to switch between your presenter view and the audience view, you can click here. Then presenter view also will get opened, and then so you will be able to see that. So if you are using a multi-screen type of an environment, there you will be able to utilize it. What I'll do, I'll close it, and then I'll go back to the present mode again, and then I'll go to the presentation. And now I'll show you one option that is the most beautiful part of this PowerPoint presentation within Canva. If you go here, share remote control. If you click on that, it will show you one QR code. And using your mobile phone, if you just scan that particular QR code, then this QR code will get scanned, and this will open this particular interface where you can see one left arrow and one right arrow. So now if I click on this right arrow, my PowerPoint presentation will get changed and it will go to the next slide. So this is the way you will be able to use your mobile phone as a remote control while you are presenting your PowerPoint presentation using Canva. And this is a very good feature. I like it the most out of anything else within this Canva presentation. So this is the way you will be able to use while you are presenting. Another good feature is there, that is live Q&A. You can start a new session, and there people will be able to ask a question, answer. You will be also able to share one link using this particular code. People will be able to scan. If I just go to my mobile and then I scan this particular QR code and I ask some question, that will be visible here. So if I just type one question, what's there for me, and then you can see this question came up, that what's there for me. So using this particular interactive way, you will also able to start that Q&A, and you will be able to get required feedback from your audience on the fly whenever you are presenting using Canva. And all these things are available within the free plan itself, right? So that is phenomenal. Now let me come back here. One good option is there, that is if I go to share, then you will be able to download this presentation as a PDF. And if you click on this download, and then if you go to these options, all this way you will be able to download your PowerPoint presentation and you will be able to make use of it. So hopefully this video was helpful and you got an idea that how can you use Canva to start with. And also we took an example of how to create a PowerPoint presentation using Canva. So you learned both things, how to use Canva and also how to create PowerPoint presentations using Canva. Both things we covered. Let me know in case of any questions in the comments below. Also let me know if you want to know anything about any feature, any specific topic about Canva, so that I'll try to answer, and also I'll try to come up with some new videos covering those topics that will be really, really helpful as a video idea generation part. Earlier, I also published another video using Canva and ChatGPT. How can you produce multiple different PowerPoint presentations on bulk. You can check out this video to know everything about it.